How's it going? Today I'm going to be talking about Uber X money. How much do I really make? How much do these other drivers really make? So just to keep it pretty simple on the I guess on the simple side, a lot of people claim that you make 20 to 40 to 50 bucks an hour, which is technically possible, but it's very it's rare and not likely. So on my point, I'm a part-time driver, so I work anywhere from 15 to 20 hours total a week. So I think my perspective is a little bit more realistic, since a lot of drivers do it part-time or just to make a little extra coin, to supplement their income, or just pay some extra bills off or something. What I'm gonna show you guys, Uber every week census and Uber weekly end of or summary report. Basically, what you work, how many hours work, if you work the busy hours or not, and how much you averagely made. It'll give you an hourly base average that you made based on the total amount that you made versus the hours that you worked. I'm gonna show you guys this in detail. I'm not gonna show you my actual paycheck, but I'm gonna show you the weekend report and how it works and everything. And hope you guys like this. So just to get started, I'm gonna show you guys the report, and here it is. So the very top, it says my name and it says Uber Weekly Report. So just to get started, we'll start with the top. It says, thanks for being a valued partner. We want to help you get the most out of Uber and make it easy to track your progress. In this email, you'll find how to earn more with Uber, 2, what your rider said, and 3, detailed results from last week. Now, to start out, we're gonna start out with earn more with Uber. So it always gonna tell you like, hey, you could earn up to 372 more or $31 on average. This is based on the average rider driving time that they calculate, which is not the same of what you really could make. So whatever, just excuse that. That's just an idea of an average. Now, if you guys can see, it says last week you drove 4 out of the 16 busy hours. The busy hours, all it is, it's talking about search pricing, that you work during the search pricing hours. Basically, supplies low, demands high, which is never low. It's just the demand super high on those days, especially like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning, and sometimes Monday morning. So, and then it'll say the total. It'll also show you right here. It'll display your car or a car symbol or car little icon, showing you all the hours you worked. And here it is. I'm scrolling up to it so just I can show you. So as you can see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the whole 24 hours, I guess. So as you can see on the Monday report, working. The search pricing was from 4, basically 4 to 5 a.m. and then it went down, and that's just because it's super early. But it says I work from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. basically, or 11:30 p.m. And it'll just show all those hours now. Like I said, I generally work 7 to 12 every day or every other day. Tuesday I took off, and then Wednesday I worked the exact same schedule as I did on Monday, and same on Thursday. And then on Friday, I went a little bit earlier, so I started at 7 and went all the way through to about 1 in the morning, I want to say. So, and then as you guys can see on the Friday one, I actually did end up working 2 of the surge hours, which was 10 p.m. and 11 p.m., which most of the people are just trying to hurry to get to the actual club, um, club or bars or whatever. And then Saturday, I only ended up working like 10 p.m. to about 1 a.m. The reason why I didn't keep working past 1 a.m. either Friday or Saturday was for the simple fact that all the drunk riders come out at that time, and I'm not scared about picking them up. I'm more scared of them throwing up in my car, and whether they're young or old, this will always happen. Believe me when I tell you this. This will always happen with them. Nothing changes whether you're age or you're older or nothing like that at all. And also, just another thing to tell you guys, it's saying here that I worked all those hours. Now, I wasn't signed on the whole time. Like, I'll sign on, take like a 5 to 10 minute break, sometimes 20-minute break, and I'll sign on again. And I do this throughout the whole course of that 4 or 5 hour period. And even then, even if I am signed on the whole time, like I said, 30% of the time I'm really just parked somewhere waiting for a ride. So I'm not really driving the whole time, or yeah, giving rides the whole time. So it's more like a break. But that's how it is. It's simple stuff, and you know, and this also give you an idea. Like, not only that, but this will also give you an idea of what hours you should work next week, just so you're prepared to know when the busy hours are gonna be, and you don't have to waste your time going earlier, or if you only want to work a certain amount of hours, that's what you do. Now it says what your writer said too. So my weekly rating was 4.97, um, which is above average, which is one of my highest ratings actually. Now it says you received 49 5-star reviews out of 53 rated trips in the past 2 weeks. So what that's saying is that it doesn't necessarily mean that I got rated bad on the other four rides. It could be that the people didn't rate me at all. So that's what it is. Because if they did rate me bad or not, it would not be 4.97. Believe me. You will get assholes every once in a while. No matter how much of a good driver you are, even though you're a good driver, you use your GPS, your car's clean, um, you're nice to them and whatnot. It really doesn't matter. Believe me, there's gonna be jerks out there, but whatever. And then it says three, your week in review. Now it says the total trips you did last week was 39. So 39 total for the week. 2 weeks ago I did 25, 26. Top driver did 54, which is an average that they consider. Um, the total hours online that I was on last week was 15.9 hours. So basically 16 hours. So, but let's just say 15.9 to be exact. 2 weeks ago I was at 15.2, and top drivers are at 32.2. And then fares, basically my the average hours that I made based on the total hours that I worked last week was $37 an hour, right? 2 weeks ago I made 26. Top drivers make 32. So I'm making more than the top drivers working less hours. Why? Because I kind of know where to work and how to work, and I tend to get good rides most of the time. Now my acceptance rating overall was what, 92% last week. Um, but my overall rating, which is 86%, which is based on since the beginning, since you started working for the company, and the reason is because I don't accept rides from everybody. If it's a ride like that's like 10 to 15 minutes away, well, I should say 15. Yeah, I'll say 15 minutes away. I'm most likely not gonna accept it, just for the fact that It's a waste of my time and gas to go over there. Especially if the driver's gonna cancel the ride, and which usually always happens in faraway areas, or it's just a shady area, and I just don't want to go there. Now, just to guys give you an idea how this works, and how much money I actually made. So we're gonna do 15.9 times $37 an hour, right? So that equals $588.30, right? If you think about it in that way. So I worked for what does it say? 15.9 hours, 58.83. Like I said, 15.9 hours seems like a little bit, but when you spread them out throughout the week, it seems like a lot. But anyways, so 588 minus $30, right? So you got to keep in mind. So we're gonna subtract 20% that Uber takes, which ends up being $117 that they take away from the 588, which ends up giving you $470.64. Now from those $470.64, I gotta subtract my gas, which is about 2 tanks. Now for me, it's between 60 and $70. I'm gonna put 65 just to be on the safe side, which is 130. So we're gonna do minus 130 from the 470. Um, so that ends up being, well, let me check that again. So that ends up being 340. So after my gas and Uber takes away their cut, it ends up being $340. So you divide that times the hours you worked again. I in reality made $21 an hour. So you can see that the $37 an hour average that they quoted me on is really 21 after all expenses are paid for. So it's still pretty decent considering you get to work your own hours. And this is just my numbers based on the car that I have, so it might be easier for you. Alright guys, so everything I just showed you was based on my average of what I make, based on the hours I work, based on the car that I have. And like I said, is my car the best car to do Uber with? Hell no. Even though it's a V6 8-speed transmission, supposedly it's 1960 31 highway, you never make that. And driving for Uber, believe me, I learned how to drive the right way or the safe way or the way to maximize your miles per gallon, but it's never the same. So, like I said, the more beneficial cars for you to do this would definitely be a hybrid or a four-cylinder car. Um, any four-cylinder car, V6s always are, I guess, they're okay. Like in my case, I got a V6 because I know I don't do this full time and I wanted some extra power, so that's the reason I have the Charger. That's why you see all these guys that have hybrids working like full time, because their benefits them a lot. Now, any other person that would drive the same amount of hours that I make would probably make, overall after gas and expenses are paid for, they would probably make anywhere between $60 to $100 more than me. Why? Because their cars are probably more gas friendly. Any four-cylinder car is going to be more gas friendly. The guys that drive hybrids, they probably make 150 to 200 more than me because of the cars they have. Like I said, this is all based on my averages. This is based on my car and what I spend on gas and what my total end profit result, or whatever I get after everything, all expenses are paid for and Uber's cut. So this doesn't have to be the same as you guys. So it might seem like a lot. It's still not bad in my opinion, but it's cool. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. This YouTube thing, I do all this advice for free, and it's just everything was my experience, and I get paid from it from YouTube. So yeah, guys, just hit that like button. It helps out a lot. If you guys like this video, want to see more of it, or any technology related videos, unboxing reviews on technology, phones, stuff like that, please hit that subscribe button. If not, just hit that like button. That'll help out a lot. Thank you guys for watching.